Today on News 7 at 5, a destructive fire strikes an Amherst County home, and Californians wait for the aftershocks to follow an earthquake that rolled across the state.
And what a nice day, and the mild weather continues, but a little moisture is heading our way. I'll have your forecast.
On Health Check tonight, we'll take a look at natural remedies that claim to help you avoid colds and the flu, and why you should watch what you eat this holiday season, or at least how much you eat, and some high-paying jobs for the New River Valley. News 7 at 5 is next.
Covering your hometown from newsrooms across the region. This is News 7 at 5.
I'm glad that we got out of there, so thank God we weren't upstairs.
3 teenagers make a narrow escape when an Amherst County home catches fire. Good evening, I'm Shannon Young in for Jean Jadhan. Fire crews were putting out a brush fire just a mile or two away when the call came in around 1 o'clock for a house fire on Lowesville Road. The first crews to get there found heavy smoke and fire coming from a second-story window. They tried attacking the blaze from the inside, but it got too dangerous and firefighters backed out. The 3 boys inside, 2 brothers and their cousin, say they got out just in time.
We sitting downstairs and we heard like a popping noise, so me and my cousin Tyler, we ran upstairs and we kicked the door in, and there was flames everywhere, so we ran downstairs, grabbed as much stuff we could and ran outside, ran out in the road and flagged the car down, told them to stop and call 911.
Crews from Peddler, Amherst, and Piney River fire departments responded to the blaze. Most of the house incurred heavy smoke, water, and fire damage. The cause is under investigation. A survivor in yesterday's fatal bus crash in Henry County says it was God, not luck, that saved her life. Karen Compton was one of 8 passengers injured on the Freedom Baptist Church bus when it collided head-on with an oncoming car on Route 57 yesterday. The bus went over a guardrail and tumbled down a 70-foot embankment. Compton suffered some internal bruising, but says she is just thankful to be alive.
We had to have had guardian angels with us. This bus went almost 100 feet down this hill, tumbling.
All 8 passengers of the bus were taken to nearby hospitals. They are expected to recover. The car's driver, however, 21-year-old Talisa Ann Hunt of Henry, died instantly. State police say it appears Hunt was driving on the wrong side of the road for several feet before she crashed. They're still trying to find out why. New high-paying jobs are coming to the New River Valley. MapTech is building a 15,000-square-foot facility in the Blacksburg Industrial Park. The $250,000 expansion will help create another 5 jobs over the next 3 years. MapTech is a computer-based research company that currently employs 20 people. Montgomery County supervisors say the expansion is a welcome addition to the region's growing technology community. Damage is being gauged after an earthquake rumbled across central California this morning. Elizabeth Sanchez has more now on the 6.5 quake.
The epicenter of the quake hit just north of the coastal town of Cambria, about 200 miles northwest of Los Angeles. A local sheriff sergeant said, quote, "It felt like a big one." The powerful 6.5 quake was dynamic enough to sway high-rise buildings from L.A. to San Francisco. It set tremors across a wide portion of the Central Coast. The quake's effects range from strong shaking to slow rolling waves.
If you are up in the northern area or Central Coast, there will definitely be aftershocks today. The probability of a magnitude 5 aftershock to this earthquake is over 90% because the main shock itself was so large.
The last time the Los Angeles area felt a major earthquake was 1994. The Northridge earthquake measured 6.6, killed dozens of people, crumbled buildings, and collapsed freeways. Elizabeth Sanchez, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Things may be shaky on the ground in California, but they're stable in the air. And Leo, they're doing the same thing here. Lots of blue skies.
Yeah, just a gorgeous day. Temperatures well into the 50s right now, still in the 50s, 51 degrees in fact. And we're going to see this nice weather continuing in the overnight. But on the radar, you can see moisture to our west, and that's heading our way. Now, a bulk of the moisture will be passing to our north and our west, but we're going to see scattered showers developing by late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, lasting into early on Wednesday. But again, they're just going to be scattered scattered showers, and then by Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, high pressure builds back in for another beautiful forecast. Water levels, not bad at all. Smith Mountain Lake down just a little bit. Claytor Lake down about 4.5 feet for cleanup. Philpott Lake actually up, and we're going to add to that by tomorrow afternoon with a few scattered showers. Starting off with sunshine, though, we'll call it increasing cloud showers arriving late. Look at that, highs again well into the 50s, and a little cool down by the end of the week.
All right, we'll be waiting for it. Thanks, Leo. A jury is considering whether sniper Lee Malvo should die for a Washington area killing spree. The teenager's father today pleaded for Malvo's life to be spared. Scott Rappaport has more.
Tears of a father. In emotional testimony, Leslie Malvo today tried to sway a jury to spare the life of his son, convicted sniper Lee Malvo, who could face the death penalty for his role in the D.C. sniper shootings. On the stand today, the father recounted early days with his child, watching planes and riding bikes, innocent times. While in closing arguments, the sniper's defense team put forth that Lee Malvo wasn't born evil. Rather, he was manipulated and controlled by John Allen Muhammad, the alleged mastermind of the Washington area killing spree that left 10 people dead and 3 others wounded. Last Thursday, Malvo was convicted by a jury for the October 14, 2002 murder of FBI analyst Linda Franklin outside this Home Depot in Fairfax County, Virginia. She was shot dead while loading packages into her car. Lead prosecutor Robert Horan told jurors that murder and the others were, quote, outrageously vile and fit the textbook definition of crimes that deserve the death penalty. And he said the teen's relationship with Muhammad doesn't matter. He did it, not John Muhammad, Horan told jurors. He's the sniper. He's the shooter. Now jurors have to decide how Malvo will pay. It took them 13 hours to find him guilty. How long, then, to decide if he lives or dies? Scott Rappaport, CBS News, Fairfax County, Virginia.
A pilot accused of showing up drunk to fly a plane from Washington to London was ordered held today on $25,000 bond and told not to leave the country. Richard Harwell has been in jail in Leesburg since late Friday when he was arrested at Dulles Airport. Airline officials say Harwell is a U.S. citizen who lives in London and had a spotless record with the company. Watch how much you eat for the holidays. Just ahead in Health Check, it could mean more than heartburn. And in this busy flu season, plenty of people are hoping natural remedies can keep them well.
I'm Tech Sergeant Davis. It's my wife Kathy and our kids Jasmine and Erica. We're stationed here at RAF Lakenheath, and we'd like to wish our family and friends in Virginia happy holidays.
Happy holidays! Merry Christmas!
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Hi, my name is Private Justin Milam here in Kandahar, Afghanistan. Just want to say happy holidays to my parents in Roanoke, Virginia, and to my girlfriend Laura. I love you.
WDBJ 7 salutes our troops this holiday season.
Hi, this is PFC David Stowe in Camp Stanley, Korea. I'd just like to say hi to all my family back in Danville, Virginia. Mom and dad, sister and brother, my grandparents, and my girl Heather back at home. I'll see y'all soon. Happy holidays.
Hello, I'm Tech Sergeant Delana Jemison. I'm stationed at Anderson Air Force Base, Guam. This message is for Tamiko, Little John, and DeCario Bird, who live in Roanoke, Virginia. I just want to say happy holidays.
WDBJ 7 salutes our troops this holiday season.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shelby Williams. This is Dewan, Zayon, and Tony Trinette, and we're from Camp Zama, Japan. My husband, Captain Anthony Williams, is currently deployed to Korea, but we're still wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas, Miss Nana.
Happy Holidays.
Hello, Stephanie O'Sullivan in Sweetbriar, Virginia. This is Brendan Fitzpatrick in Iraq. I want you to wish you a happy holidays and tell you that I love you.
WDBJ 7 salutes our troops this holiday season.
Hi, this is Senior Airman Deskins in Incirlik Air Base, Turkey. This greeting's going out to our brother, Chris Deskins in Laurel Fork, Virginia. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Hi, this is PFC David Stowe in Camp Stanley, Korea. I'd just like to say hi to all my family back in Danville, Virginia. Mom and dad, sister and brother, my grandparents, and my girl Heather back at home. I'll see y'all soon. Happy holidays.
Your hometown station, WDBJ 7, salutes our troops this holiday season. Closed captioning brought to you by Carillion Health System. Smart ORs, smart care, smarter health.
In Health Check tonight, when it comes to treating and preventing a cold or the flu, there are dozens of natural remedies. Some claim to reduce the duration of illness, while others say they can prevent you from getting sick altogether. Health Check reporter Joy Sutton is here now with the details. You're a popular woman with information like this, Joy.
I know. I'm always talking about the flu lately. And as you know, we are already into the flu season,
Yes.
and colds are going around as well. And with a shortage of the flu vaccine this year, local health store retailers say business is up.
I've been ordering insane quantities of this in the last 3 weeks. It's very popular.
Sambucol is just one of several herbal products that claim it can shorten the duration of the flu.
Anything respiratory, it doesn't necessarily have to be the flu. Anything respiratory, particularly with the UMCA, it has been clinically proven to shorten the duration by as many as 2 to 3 days.
Samantha Murphy, Fortune with Nature's Outlet, says there's also echinacea, elderberry, and antioxidants, all used for warding off the flu or a cold. She says even taking a daily multivitamin can help.
There is a whole bevy of things in the herbal world beyond vitamin C and zinc to help suppressed immune system that will increase the body's immune function, that will enhance natural killer cell activity so that the body can recover faster and concentrate on allowing itself to heal.
A word of caution, while herbal products are all natural, that doesn't mean they are safe for everyone to take.
It's always a good idea, if you have medical conditions, if you take prescription medications, to consult a physician, to consult your healthcare professional. It's always a good idea to do that, just to make sure that you're not going to have any specific reaction to it.
Now, the American Medical Association says there is not enough scientific data to prove the efficacy of most herbal products. But there was a recent study in the Journal of the American Medical Association that found that echinacea was not effective in treating colds in young children. So, Jean, there's a lot of people out there that say it works, though.
Lots of people, lots of things to consider. Thanks, Joy. If you have plans to tear into a big holiday meal this week, keep in mind that too much too quickly can be too much of a good thing. As Dr. Sean Caniff reports, you don't want to set yourself up for a holiday heart attack.
It's the holiday season, the pile it on and pack it in time of the year.
At least 50–60% of people put on a few pounds during the holiday season.
But bingers beware. A new study has shown having just one large meal could be your last. A big holiday dinner quadruples the risk of having a heart attack.
When we all have a big meal, our adrenaline is increased. This leads to an elevation of your blood pressure and an elevation of your heart rate.
In the study, doctors from a VA hospital in Boston reported 158 patients who had suffered a heart attack after having an unusually heavy meal. For some of them, it occurred within hours.
By choosing low-fat, low-calorie options and drinking lots of water, you can protect yourself. But remember, moderation is the surest way to avoid the fatal feast. And if you're a couch potato, don't be in a rush to work off the pounds. Suddenly starting a vigorous exercise program, especially if you're overweight, also raises the risk of a heart attack. Dr. Sean Caniff, CBS News.
We shouldn't see any white before Christmas, but how about wet? Leo has your holiday forecast coming up next. And government leaders say don't change your holiday plans, even if the nation is now on a heightened terror alert.
Grand Cherokee, Liberty. You didn't try one of these, did you?
No. Maybe.
They're tough to resist. And now, during the Jeep year-end sales drive, get 0% financing for 60 months. Plus, during these final days, get a $500 holiday bonus and $750 in military bonus cash. But hurry, these offers end January 2nd.
What do we like most about the holidays?
The snow.
Taking time to volunteer.
Watching the playoffs.
Yeah.
Sipping on the eggnog.
Shopping with Jean.
Mike, can you carry these? I have more shopping to do.
From all of us at CBS.
From all of us here at News 7.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays from your hometown station, WDBJ 7.
This is Lieutenant Selena Burford.
And Stephen.
And we're in Naval Station Bahrain. And I'd like to wish my family, Mike, Maggie, Janice, Gary, Lynette, and all my nieces and nephews a happy holidays. in Danville, Virginia.
Have a happy holiday.
Hi, my name is Private Justin Milam here in Kandahar, Afghanistan. Just want to say happy holidays to my parents in Roanoke, Virginia, and to my girlfriend Laura. I love you.
WDBJ 7 salutes our troops.
Hi, I'm Colonel Tony Crutchfield in sunny Bagram, Afghanistan. And I'd like to say hello and Merry Christmas to my family back in Roanoke, Virginia. Hi to Mom Ethel, my dad Joe, my brothers Joey and Todd, my sister Melanie and Brittany. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Your hometown station, WDBJ 7, salutes our troops this holiday season.
The snow came early this year. Some of us are wishing that it had stuck around until this week.
I know. Some areas like far southwestern Virginia will probably still have a little bit of snow because they had like 18 inches over the last few days. But for the rest of us, looks like a little rainstorm's heading our way. You can't get snow when temperatures are into the 50s, and that's where we are right now. Here at the WDBJ 7 Digital Broadcast Center, we're currently at 53 degrees. Normal high this time of year is only 47, so still well above that. Wind chill, of course, not a factor. Dew point coming in at 40, relative humidity around 61%. And we're finding a southwesterly wind around 5 to 10 miles an hour, and that southwest wind's actually helping boost our temperatures. Of course, winter began early this morning, even though temperatures are well above normal. Northern hemisphere, of course, winter begins. Shortest day of the year, and we have the longest night ahead of us, but from here on out, the days will get longer, so some good news there. Temperatures 55 right now, Martinsville, Danville at 53, head up toward Lewisburg, 43 degrees. Wytheville a little bit cooler, 39, then mid-40s through the rest of the New River Valley. Head back towards, say, Beckley and Bluefield, coming in the low to mid-40s. Satellite animation. You watch clouds to our west making their way through Kentucky and Tennessee. They're going to start entering the picture late tonight. We'll call it partly cloudy in the overnight. High pressure not quite ready to give up just yet. So we'll notice the clouds dissipating, but by tomorrow we'll have more in the way of cloudiness building in, so that's going to thicken up, and that will be the precursor to scattered showers developing here late tomorrow evening. You can see the moisture still pretty far back toward the central plain states. A bulk of the moisture will be passing well to our north and west. We're going to watch a little line of moisture developing ahead of a cold front. That's the only thing we'll deal with, so we're going to call it scattered showers. Computer models indicating the clouds increasing tomorrow, still holding the moisture back toward Kentucky and Tennessee. High pressure off the coastline with that nice clockwise flow is going to crank in all the warmth down to the south right into our region. So again, temperatures well into the 50s. But once this front crosses through late tomorrow night into early on Wednesday, we're going to see slightly cooler weather on the backside, so temperatures will begin to fall by Wednesday afternoon, back to more typical temperatures for this time of year. Forecast, broke it down for you for the greater Roanoke area, southern Shenandoah Valley tonight. Partly cloudy, a light breeze, lows dropping back into the mid-30s. Tuesday, increasing clouds, showers arriving late, hit or miss. Look at the highs, mid to upper 50s, about 10 degrees above normal. Lynchburg, Central Virginia, partly cloudy and cold, lows upper 20s and low 30s. Tuesday, variably cloudy, about a 30% chance for a rain shower late in the afternoon, better chance overnight, highs in the 50s. South side, partly cloudy and chilly, lows in the 30s. Tuesday, turning cloudy, isolated showers, highs in the 50s. New River Southwest, variably cloudy, light breeze, lows in the upper 20s. Tuesday, increasing clouds, showers late, high 51 to 55. And for the Greenbrier Valley of West Virginia, Allegheny Highlands, partly cloudy and breezy, lows in the 20s. Tuesday, turning cloudy, a 30% chance of rain, highs in the upper 40s and low 50s. 7-day planner, increasing sunshine on Wednesday. Christmas Day is looking nice, cooler, temperature around 45 degrees, and the weekend also looking nice. There's a little hope for a couple of snowflakes up in the mountains late Wednesday night.
Just a couple.
Just
Groups
a couple.
of people out there waiting for snow. Thanks, Leo. The Hokies prepare for Friday's bowl in the desert. Travis Wells looks ahead in our 2-minute ticker. And the gift that keeps on giving. The world's oldest lottery delivers a Christmas prize of $470 million.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
Yep, 32 seating configurations. I'll take it.
Act now during the Chrysler year-end sales drive and get 0% financing for 60 months. Plus, during these final days, get an additional $1,250 cash allowance, which includes a $500 holiday bonus and $750 military bonus cash. Hurry in today.
Now you tell Santa what you want for Christmas.
I want a cell phone.
Oh, a cell phone.
Get tons more gifts at Value City's 'Tis the Season for Bargains event. This week, buy any regular price toy and get a second toy 50% off. Brands your kids want. Play School, Leapfrog, Disney, Fisher-Price, and many more. Buy one, get one 50% off this week only. Value City. Best bargains in the city.
I propose 3 cheers for those we leave behind.
Congratulations. It's in paper now. Good job. Congratulations. Proud of you. All right. Ensign Elliott. Who's going to salute him? Guys, who gets to salute him first?
I see skies of blue and clouds of white.
If you're not recycling, you're throwing it all away.
Travis is still thawing out from Saturday's Stag Bowl, so we'll talk about temperatures in Arizona. How about that?
Hey, Shannon, mid-70s today in Phoenix.
Nice.
Sounds pretty nice, doesn't it? The Hokies are now in Arizona, soaking up the sun and hopefully soaking in the reality that if they play like they did in November, they'll be devoured by a group of hungry bears. Cal finished its 7-6 campaign by winning 3 of its last 4. And don't forget, this is the only team in the land to beat Southern Cal.
They're throwing for, 275 yards a game. I mean, you're talking about an offense that's, close to 450 yards a game total offense. They're putting up about 40 points a game. I mean, so this is and they're well balanced. I mean, that's the thing that, you see them. They throw the ball around very well. They're solid up front. They can run the ball and do it consistently well.
Yeah, they beat USC, which means that, they have a good offense, a good defense that's capable of being, well, the number 1, number 2 team in the country. And, that means that they have the capability to do that anytime they want to do it. So, basically, you just can't feel that we're going to show up and we're just going to end up beating them, because if we do that, then we're just going to get another loss.
I think it's a good thing for us because, we've been down the last couple of weeks, and this gives us a chance to get ourselves back on track, show the world that we're a good defense.
Much of the hype surrounding the Tire Bowl between UVA and Pittsburgh is focused on the Panthers' Larry. Steve Mason explains.
Fitzgerald will be the 3rd best receiver on the field against UVA in one substantial category. The most receptions the Heisman finalist has made in a game this season is 12. UVA's Heath Miller caught 13 passes against Virginia Tech, and Alvin Perriman pulled in a whopping 16 balls against Florida State, outranking the future NFL star.
Yeah, I mean, that's funny to think about, but I mean, we really just got to focus on this game. I mean, we just got to stay focused. I mean, we got to put the clamps on him. I mean, at any one time, I mean, he can make a lot of big plays for him.
No one in Charlottesville was laughing when Mike McGrew went down with a season-ending injury before the season started. But this makeshift unit has come on, especially with the last 2 games of the season, where the Wahoos passed for 633 yards.
We added some things in the scheme, or put a greater emphasis on some things in the scheme to take advantage of these players' abilities, and so that's had something to do with the increased catches that they've had also.
Each different position is getting a year to shine, and this year the tight end and running back position has been great for us.
Something that a lot of teams look at are just the receivers, and that's not the way our team's built. Our team involves running backs and the tight ends as well.
Competing against Fitzgerald isn't the only motivation for this makeshift UVA receiving corps against Pitt. One more touchdown pass for quarterback Matt Schaub, and the senior breaks Sean Moore's record for touchdowns in a career, which stands at 55. Steve Mason News, 7 Sports.
Thanks, Mace. That's it for the ticker. We'll see you at 6, everybody.
CBS Tonight.
What do we have?
Massive head trauma.
CSI Miami has seen a lot of murder victims.
She had to have come with someone she trusted.
But never quite like this one.
She's been here over 72 hours.
Hang on a second. This woman has perspiration on her.
Oh, my God.
She's still alive.
Don't miss an unforgettable hour of television.
You're all right now. You're safe.
I'm still scared.
I know.
CSI Miami, CBS Tonight.
Introducing the Wild Mountain Combos from Wendy's. A hot, smoky Southwestern pepper sauce, Colby Jack, and bacon on a juicy hamburger or on Wendy's spicy chicken filet. Now that's something to remember. Wendy's, it's better here.
Hello, I'm Gregory Horn, currently serving in Baghdad, Iraq. My mother is Rita Ayers in Blue Ridge, Virginia. I'd like to wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
My name is Specialist Blunt. I like to say Happy Holidays to my family in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Your hometown station, WDBJ 7, salutes our troops this holiday season.
My name is Second Lieutenant Brian Clymer. I'm with Bravo Company, 1st of the 508th Infantry Battalion, deployed here in Tuz, Iraq. I just wanted to wish a happy holidays to my friends and family in Blacksburg, Virginia.
Hello, we're the Bissell family based in Yongsan, South Korea. We'd like to wish all our family and friends back in Lexington, Virginia, a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
WDBJ 7 salutes our troops.
Now there are 3 ways to watch your hometown station. Over the air with a rooftop antenna, with service from your local cable supplier. And now a new choice, satellite. Your hometown station on satellite. Details, WDBJ7.com.
There is more information now about today's Central California earthquake. Officials say one person is known to have been killed when several buildings collapsed in Paso Robles following today's strong 6.5 earthquake. Firefighters are searching a block of collapsed buildings in the town of 25,000, which is about 20 miles east of the quake's epicenter. Cars were also crushed by the collapse. The earthquake was followed by at least 5 aftershocks, the largest measuring about magnitude 4.7. We'll bring you the latest on the CBS Evening News coming up with Dan Rather at 6:30. Another day up for the Dow and another struggle for NASDAQ to follow suit. Alexis Christophorus has today's Market Watch report.
Investors shook off the escalated terrorism threat and sent stocks higher. Trading volume was light, though, as traders begin their holiday exodus. The Dow Jones Industrial Average up nearly 60 points, while the NASDAQ Composite inched out about 5. The New York Stock Exchange is reportedly thinking about asking its former chairman, Dick Grasso, to give back most of his big pay package. The big board may ask Grasso to return up to $100 million of his $140 million payout. You'll remember that Grasso resigned in September under pressure from the stock exchange after details of his pay package became public. And the company behind such products as Parmalat yogurt and Archway cookies may file for bankruptcy as early as this week. Italy's biggest food company is reportedly being investigated for accounting irregularities. Among the stock standouts today, Walmart said sales picked up over the weekend after a slow start to the holiday shopping season. That's as more people waited until the last minute to buy gifts. And Ford stock gained momentum after raising its earnings outlook for the year, thanks in part to strong demand for its new F-150 pickup truck. You can find out more at our website, cbs.marketwatch.com. I'm Alexis Christophorus for News 7 at 5.
Go ahead with your usual holiday plans, but be ready for delays if you're traveling. That's the word from the government today, one day after the terror alert was boosted to code orange, the second highest level. Drew Levinson reports from New York.
Hundreds of New York's finest fanned out across the city Monday. Their job, to protect the people and places that could be vulnerable to a terrorist attack.
We're doing lots of different things, some redeployment, officers at locations they haven't been at before.
Though the national alert was raised to code orange over the weekend, it's been an orange here in New York now for 2 years. That's when the system was first introduced.
A level of alert is really a level of alert for the security forces. It's not for the public. What the public should do is go about their business.
That's exactly what Mayor Bloomberg and New York Governor George Pataki did. They went on a mini shopping spree in Midtown Manhattan to prove New York is safe for the holidays. And they had plenty of company.
I feel like the city's really taken measures to protect everyone that's coming here.
Just a matter of
keeping things, everybody policing them own selves, everybody keeping their eyes open for these guys, and hopefully the right thing will happen.
The NYPD isn't the only agency stepping up security. Heavily armed soldiers are patrolling Newark Liberty Airport. Travelers there and all over the nation should expect long lines and delays during the next few days. Inconveniences that officials say are unavoidable in this post-9/11 era. Drew Levinson, CBS News, New York.
Finally tonight, are you in need of a little extra cash for the holidays? Will $470 million do it? That was the top prize in today's annual Christmas lottery in Spain. It is the world's oldest and richest lottery, established in 1763. The Spanish simply call it El Gordo, meaning the fat one. We have no word yet on who may have won the big holiday jackpot. And you probably forgot to buy a ticket. Thanks for joining us tonight. More news at 6. See you then.